Is it food time? Good morning, everyone. So it is like what 9 o'clock in the morning now, and there you go. I'm no younger, and I woke up this morning, prayed, and sorry, I'm checking the door. I prayed, and made my tea. You know what I'm saying? But I just had one of those mornings where, and I'm about to do laundry, so I might have to prop you up. But I just had one of those mornings where it was like I was like in my head too much, and I was thinking a lot and like about all the stuff that I need to do, all the stuff that I haven't done, and then having to deal with my baby daddy and the fact that he doesn't really help with anything. And even when I start working and stuff, like I can't trust that I can't trust him to watch the baby when I'm gone. Like he's a Gemini. Okay, I don't care what people say. They're all the same. Okay, they're all the same. Fight me on it. They all the same, in my opinion. At least the ones that I've dealt with, and I'm not even talking about dudes that I've talked to. I'm talking about siblings. I'm talking about family, friends, everything. They tend to be the same. But woke up this morning, was thinking about this and thinking about that, and I'm not stressing. I'm just like in my head, and had one of those like moments where it wasn't like a depressed moment. Like it's not like I was about to be in depressed or my words. It's not like I was about to be depressed. It's just more so like I had just like a depressive moment, and I'm not in it now. Like I've talked about it, through it a little bit, trying to make this video. So I feel a little bit better now, but it's just like, yeah. And then having to deal with a whole nother person who doesn't help with the baby, who doesn't help cook, who doesn't help clean, who doesn't want to work. Basically a whole nother child. Dealing with that. And yeah. I'm just over it. I'm tired of like the thing is I can be in this situation and like because I've never been in a better like moment of being close to God and like trying to be more one with God and trying to like really like know more, do more, be more spiritual because I'm not religious, but being more spiritual and really getting into it, like I'm glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm here because ultimately I want peace. Like I used to just want happiness, and happiness is a part of peace and everything, like or peace is a part of happiness, but um peace. I'm like, this is the season of peace. This is the season of hard work. This is the season of spirituality because I'm trying to get closer to God. So that even when my kids get older, I can like, maybe, show his presence into them and like try to like make sure that they, you won't ever have that void. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me get my charger. But yeah, so just like I've never felt like so close to God, but like it's like when people see you, cause when like I live with my baby daddy, right? We're not together. Okay, we are not together. We have not been together for the better part of like 6 months. I want to say, if that, cause the last time we kissed, I can't tell you. I don't want him kissing me. I don't want him. He would probably do it if, like, I engaged in. I don't care for no touchy feely, no none of that. And it's crazy because in the beginning, like, I used to like want him to be around, want to hang out with him, want to watch shows and this and that. And now it's like the roles have switched. Well, not really switched. I've always been a homebody, always will be. Like, I enjoy sitting down, watching movies, yada yada yada. But after being productive in life. You know what I'm saying? When things are like steady financially, you know what I'm saying? Like just because we don't have to be in a messed up situation. Hold on. We don't have to really be broke right now because we don't have major problems such as like thank the Lord as like rent and utilities and like things like that. So the fact that we're still broke is like insane to me, and that's why I'm like currently trying to like change that process because I've worked. This is the longest I haven't worked. I worked even when I was homeless. Like, come on now, but um, going to get back into it. That's for sure, for sure. Because I definitely want to take advantage of this situation because I help with these apartments. I help work hard for this stuff too. And can't nobody tell me nothing. You really can't. But literally, with my baby daddy, he doesn't cook, doesn't clean, doesn't help with the baby. He's literally been in the vacant apartment next door for like the past 2.5 weeks, going on 3 weeks this week. And honestly, it's been a vacation. It's been great in my opinion because I get to starfish on the bed. You know what I'm saying? I got the space. Okay, but like I said, I don't like care to chill with him anymore because every time he comes to me, it's always with something like that's disturbing my peace. Like he doesn't have a phone, he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have like, and I'm like, I've told him before how to get a phone. I've told him before, like you're acting like you're a 80-year-old man who don't know how to do anything. You're 45. You're not that old. You have enough senses. If there's men your age doing this, and that, you have the capabilities to do this, and that. You're not old school. You're older, yes, but you're not old school. Like my parents were old school. Their parents were older school. You know what I'm saying? You're not old school. You're just bullshitting. Trying to put something on yourself that, and I think even your brother is older than you and he knows how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like the excuses. The excuses. But I stopped being a secretary. I stopped like, cause he would come to me. Oh, can you help me fill out my job application? Can you do my hair? Can you help me find this? Can and then keep in mind I'm cooking, cleaning all day every day because this apartment we don't have carpets or anything like that, and he's always dirty and stuff. And then we have a baby, so and then I'm taking care of the baby all day every day, and then you want me to deal with like being your therapist because you talk to me about stuff. You want me to deal like you've been every time you've been in the hospital, which has been like 3 times since we within the last within a year. Not within the last year, but within a year. It's been 2 times this year. But handling stuff when you know what I'm saying, when you was in the hospital, um, everything, grocery shopping, handling any bills. This is and that. I literally, the only thing he had to do is work. I literally handled everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't think that's how it should go, how it's supposed to go, but I was fine with it because I'm like, at least you're working and I can do the money with how I need to do the money and taking care of the baby and everything like that. But he doesn't like to work, which is crazy because it's like he's getting worse the older he gets. When you know what I'm saying, like he just came in because I think he knows. Like I think he now knows that I don't really want him um, around me like that. I don't really care to deal with him too much because I just don't like to spend time with him. Hold on, Charlotte, stop that girl. No. But like, and I'll even start some stuff sometimes, or like just ask him to do like 50,000 things just so that he'll go back to his apartment and stop coming in and out of this one. Because I'm like, you can be up over there, but you're still coming over here to dirty up, to disturb my peace, to do this and that, but it's nothing that's helping this environment. It's nothing that's helping us. You're over here coming over here asking me for stuff, and he likes to say, "I don't ask you for anything. I am involved. I do this, and that." Like his last argument, well, not this last one, but when we got into it last time, he was like, "You didn't get her milk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to get her milk. Yeah, yeah." Keep in mind, I had to cuss him out. It's WIC. My baby gets WIC. Women, infant, and children. I'm the one who has the WIC. I asked him to go and get her milk. Okay? Had to cuss him out to go and get the milk. Because I'm like, I'm watching the baby all day, every day, yada, yada, yada. The least you can do, especially since you're not working or anything, is go and get the milk. So I had to cuss him out, and he didn't even want to do that. He literally spent hours upon hours not trying to get that milk. And then he was like, um, but he was like, yeah, I had to go get that. No, what did you I had to cuss you out to get that. I have to tell you to do things. He was like, and then just the other day, because I was literally yesterday, I spent all morning cleaning up and taking care of the baby. I fed her, yeah, yeah, yeah. He was like, oh, well, I can feed her if you want me to. Just, let me know. Why do I have to let you know when to take care of your child? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like before when I used to ask him to feed her, he would give her like 1, 2 spoonfuls and be like, "You don't want this. You don't want this. You just playing with your food." So then I would have to go in, and I know my baby's hungry because I have her on the schedule. Um, I would have to go in, get the food, and finish feeding her the rest of her food. He just didn't want to sit down because babies don't eat like we do. Quick, 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 quick. He didn't want to sit down and take the time, the 10, 15 minutes it would have took to feed her food. He didn't want to sit and do that. He wanted to get up and go have access to do 50,000 other things that doesn't bring any money, that doesn't help with this household, nothing like that. So, I can't ask you for nothing. And why do I have to ask you? I'm done asking. I'm done using. I don't even care at this point in time. Just leave me alone. Stay in that apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay up over there. I'm not mad at it. I was actually supposed to start getting these clothes ready to be washed because I need to wash these towels. And just now he comes in because first he came in talking about I left you a cigarette on the table and I'm working on my vices. So I told him, actually he came in first, right? And then he comes into the room and asks me about his job because he's using my phone because he doesn't have a phone and he could have a phone. He just doesn't take the effort, or if he gets any money, he spends it on beer, liquor, this and that. So you could have had a phone. I'm using my government phone. This is a government phone I have. It's not even like a paid phone. But he uses my phone for like interviews and stuff like that. And I've even asked him to stop doing that because I'm like, it's again disturbing my peace. If you really want to be contacted and really need to be contacted, you will find a way to be contacted. But again, so he comes in and asks me if the job or whatever has sent anything about, the address to his interview. And the thing is, like, I'm going to have to sidetrack again once more because I have to give a little explanation. He doesn't like to work. He'll get the interview or he'll go in, but he'll be like disheveled. His hair will be a hot mess, yada, yada, yada. So I'm not going to hire nobody to cook nothing if you look like you dirty, if you look like you nasty, if you haven't shaved, combed your hair, did any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hire. I wouldn't hire you. I wouldn't want you making my food the way he looked. Now, in the smell, because you don't wash your clothes. Every time you get changed, washing your clothes is just not on your list. But you expect me to do it? You're hilarious. So, but let's just say he does get the interview. Hold on. But let's just say he does get the interview. There she go. He'll find an issue with the job or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, oh, like the last job. He messed up the taxes. Messed it up. But he'll get the job and then he'll work there for 5 seconds and then he'll come up with a reason as to why he can't work there anymore. Hold on. Okay, so, but yeah, he'll get the job, but then he won't stay there long enough. He'll come up with a reason as to why he can't work. So at this point in time, I'm knowing you don't want to work. You don't want responsibility. You don't want none of that. And keep in mind, that's a whole nother story. I'm not going to get into it right now, but let's get back to the fact that he came in and asked me about the job or whatever like that. So I'm not really like tripping. Like I told him to stop using my phone. Like use your own phone. If you want a phone, you will get you a phone. Trust and believe. When I was homeless, I was able to I didn't have a phone at one point, and then someone miraculously, I was able to get a government phone. You know what I'm saying? Like and at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, like crazy stuff like that. So if you want it, you go get it, but stop disturbing my peace. So he comes in asking me if they message. I was like, no, they hadn't said anything. I'm not really giving. I'm lying like he likes to lie. I give what you give me. So majority of the time you lying, so I'm gonna lie too. Like I don't care because you're not really gonna work. And then he likes to act like he's kicking somebody out or this or that. And like this is his apartment and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro. No, I don't like. So stop trying to act like I owe it to you to make sure that you have your job and this, and that. Make sure you have your contacts and this, and that. When I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you anything because you're not doing anything for me. You want me to do this stuff for you specifically, but I can't come to you and be like, can you get a job and work consistently? Can't do it. So he comes into the bathroom and I think poops or whatever like that. Keep in mind, like I said, thoroughly cleaned everything yesterday. But he comes into this bathroom and then I asked him because I'm like, okay, if I ask him to do a few things, then maybe he'll leave and then not want to come back over here. You know, it's a shame I have to do that, but I have to. So let me go sit down actually, because I'm not doing the laundry yet. Might do it tonight because I'm pretty sure they probably took over the laundromat. We only have one. But so he was like, I was like, oh, can you wash out those dishes? Because yesterday he had came over again. I keep in mind, I made him his food. Even made him his food. I even whipped up something for him just so he didn't come up over here and bother me and or make a mess, not bother me, but like make a mess in the kitchen because he was talking about some because I came up with the idea to make taco or chip balls or whatever like that because we on the budget, but I wasn't going to eat it because again I'm still on my health journey even though we're on the budget or whatever, but still on my health journey, so I'm not eating like heavy stuff and chips and this and that. So I came up with the idea to, make the little taco bowl or a chip bowl, whatever like that, like a Frito bowl, but with Doritos. And so he was about to come up over here to do it. I said, no, 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 no. So I went ahead and made it for him up over there. Why does he come up back up over here to eat? Which is like, okay, that's cool, whatever. You want some company. Why did you leave the dishes in the sink without washing them? And I just cleaned up. You see a clean sink with nothing in it. But you said, let me just leave these dishes up in here. She'll get to it. No. So, today I had asked him, I was like, can you wash that bowl and fork that you left dirty? Can you wash it with some soap so that there's no food left on it? And then I also asked him to bring the quarters over because I needed to wash this load of laundry for towels. Because I still hadn't washed them from the last time it rained. Like, we need some towels. You know what I'm saying? My baby stuff is good, thank God. But this time we needed some towels. So I'm going to have to wash those towels later. I was going to hand wash them and then, like, dry them in the dryer. But I'm like, I'm going to just put one load in. Because I kind of wanted to do my blanket, too. I hope it can all fit. Hopefully. But throw my blanket in there as well. And wash those clothes. But, yeah, and then so he had left after that, and then he was like, "Oh, I left a cigarette on the table." I was like, "Oh, you can take that cigarette because I'm trying to not smoke and everything like that." You know what I'm saying? Working on my vices and stuff. So he was like, "Oh, I'm taking it or whatever." I'm like, "Whatever, bro." Um, so he comes back in again, like 20 minutes later. I get it, you're bored, yeah. But if you keep disturbing my peace, why would I want you to be around me? You know what I'm saying? Why would I? It's not peaceful. When I come to you, I don't come to you with problems, issues. I come with good energy, laughing, giggling, and then you say or do something or get mad about something. And then I exit stage left, and I'm like, well, let me take my good energy somewhere else. But that don't mean I have to, like, you're not enjoyable to be sitting around. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in right now and then he's like, oh, I said, don't come up in here dirty and that. Because, like, I know he's going, like, the only reason why he come up over here is to do something, to say something, to ask for something. You not helping with the baby. None of that. So I was like, don't come up in here making no messes. Because I'm like, I just really just want him to leave the apartment again. Because, like, I just wanted peace this morning. I don't want him coming in and out 50,000 times, whatever. Like, just let me be for like this. I haven't come to you in the mornings like the past few times. Like, I'm letting you sleep. I let you not help with the baby and all of this and all of that. So please give me the same courtesy. But comes in again and I said, oh, don't be coming up in here dirty, nothing up. He was like, oh, I'm trying to take a shower. You've been taking showers up over at that other apartment. Why do you want to take one up over here? So you can dirty up everything that I had cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? I said, and I specifically said, don't come up over here to dirty up. So he was like, oh, let me get some clothes. I'm like, okay. And he said something to my baby. I think it's something like, I will being here with you all day, baby, or something like that. I'm like, huh? And he was like, "Oh, I'm talking to the baby." I'm like, "Okay, what'd you say to the baby?" He was like, "Oh, that's between me and the." I'm like, "Okay," because if you go and talk some shit, say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him to say it with his chest. Because if somebody asks me, I'm gonna say it with my chest. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was just now. That was that was just now. But that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to. I shouldn't have to like start something, and I'm not even really starting nothing. I literally the first time I just asked him to do stuff, and it was some simple stuff. But he got mad because he was like, "Oh, stop!" And just now he was like, "Stop bothering me. Stop messing with me." I said, "I'm not. How am I messing with you?" And then he walking out, he over there talking about some, yeah, you saying all this and all that, but you asking me for some quarters. I said, so I can wash the towels? Because that's what the quarters are supposed to be for. Anyway, I have yet to be able to do even my own laundry. Like, fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to wash towels so we can wash our bodies. How do you think you're able to wash your body right now? Because of the towels that I washed. You know what I'm saying? Or the towels that I hand washed. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time he wanted me to hand wash his clothes like I hand wash mine and my babies. I said absolutely not, because I shouldn't even be having to be hand washing at this moment in time anyway. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to be doing this. Having to wash two, three loads and then having them air dry outside, and they're not even really like they could be clean, but like because I wash it two three times to let them soak, like really soak and mix and all this and all that, but still, like you know what I'm saying, like but yeah, so that's just a little drama, a little tease, but it's just that's just where we're at right now. And I'm going to do laundry later. I'm going to about to get up and get my ice water ready for the day because I really want some water. I want some water so bad because I cut myself off last night around like 7 o'clock, so I wouldn't be getting up too many times in the middle of the night, which it actually works. I don't think I got up after I went to sleep. Then again, I did accidentally sleep in the living room for too long, but after that, like I was cool. But yeah, it's just at night I be liking to drink tea, and that really sets me off. Like it's not a one stop to the bathroom; it's a multiple stop to the bathroom if I drink one cup of tea. But yeah, my cutoff mark is like 6, 7 o'clock. But yeah, so that's just how I've been feeling lately and what type of situation I go through, and I really just like don't trust my baby. Like he talks a good game and everything like that, like he cares, but ultimately doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Why do my nostrils look like that? Like that one looks like a circle and that one looks more like that's weird. I don't know. I was trying to keep it together at 30. And things just still just what? Is it because of my glasses? I don't what? I don't know. But yeah, that's just, a little bit of what I deal with, and he likes to threaten, "Oh, you can leave. Why don't you leave?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I work for this apartment just as much as you, and this apartment is not in your name. Like, bro, what? But I'm so glad her social security card came in the mail. Finally got that. It actually came early, and so I have literally all of our documents, so we can literally just pick up and leave and go anywhere and be okay. Because yeah, but oh, I'm so glad. But I'm about to get up and try to be more productive. I think what time is it now? 9:40, almost 10. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. Probably just a noodle. I just had like this snack or whatever. Just had one of these in the morning, and those are 90 calories, so it's not really bad. Like they give you a good amount too. And I'm about to drink another cup of tea because I actually want to like eat I want to eat at the time I'm supposed to eat, but I want to like exercise immediately after because I want to shower and not have to worry about like having to re-shower after my workout later. So yeah, but that's just a little bit of my life currently. It's not like perfect or anything, but I am hopeful. That's my baby. She does Mariah Carey a lot. Um, But yeah, I'm always hopeful. It doesn't really matter what, like, I'm not gonna let another person, like, I don't care that this relationship didn't work out, if it was even a relationship. I really don't think it was. To be honest, like, looking back, it's a joke. But it happens to the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's life is perfect. Can't control. It's only like what you can do from here on out. But yeah, that's why I've been like trying to get in my social media bag too. And because I feel like at this point in time, like, everybody should like have their own business or try to work towards having their own business or something like that. Because like the way the economy and the government is going, and I've never like really cared to depend on like government assistance like that. Like, of course, you use it when you need to, for as long as you need to, but I never wanted to be on it for forever. Like, I hate the whole process, period. It's a job getting the assistance itself. You know what I'm saying? So I would rather work than have to get on government assistance. But it does help when you need it. So yeah, but yeah, God got me. God will provide. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not stressed. I just don't want my peace disturbed by other people. But that's about it today, you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and please don't judge too much. You know what I'm saying? I say my good and bad stuff. I'm not perfect. Obviously, I have many, many flaws, but I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? At least working on it. And I'm not trying to put my stuff up on nobody else. I'm not around other people spreading negativity, none of that, blaming the world, none of that. Like, too old to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but um I hope you enjoyed this little bit of content, and I'll see you later. Peace.